Boys, welcome back to Territorial.io. Today we're starting up here in a 23 player free for all battle here on Scandinavia. And speaking of Scandinavia, this map is a very tough map. It is not a very easy map. And one of my subscribers told me that this spawn is a very good spawn. So we're just gonna select this and try out this spawn. So hello, that's us. And speaking of this spawn, it is a very cramped and a very tough spawn, as I don't recommend anyone else, but one of my favorites just told me that come on, try this spawn. So I said okay, I'll try it. And there are people surrounding us from the south and surrounding us from the north, so this is not a very easy spawn, but we are gonna pull this off, try to pull this off. So now, as far as I can see, we can expand in the east and in the northern side a little bit, because I can see a player on the north, so that is gonna be a problem for us. Well, we do not want to fight at the initial stage we get the crown. I don't recommend anyone to rush for the crown at the start of the game, because if you rush for the crown at the start of the game, it makes problems. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna stop that guy on the north to come down to south, and this guy Duro, stop him from expanding towards the eastern side, my right hand side. So I don't want him to go over there, and not anyone to go over in the left. So we're just gonna capsulate some bots and capsulate some people, and we're not gonna do any much damage to anyone at this point. We're just gonna grab the weaker bots and save ourselves as much as trup as we can, because I can see I'm 7th on the leaderboard and I have successfully grabbed the eastern parts, and this guy on my southern side cannot grab that. He is unsuccessful in grabbing those bots. So we're just gonna cruise through this land easily and nicely and smoothly. We're gonna take all the land from him, which is gonna put us again in a slightly advantaged position, because we are overall very larger in size compared to our neighbors. And speaking of size, we are 3rd on the leaderboard. You attack me, I'm gonna take that alliance. I don't want a fight at the start, so let's just push you. This bot has full sended and take an alliance with this guy, and you're pretty weak. I should wait, and now I should push you boat over there to grab an extra hold on this land, because I don't want too much land to go to anyone else. So we are 2nd to the crown, and in fact we gained the crown off of this, but this puts us in a slightly disadvantaged position, because if we have the crown at the start, so people can go gang up on us. I'm gonna give you a clap, sir. You're giving the claps to everyone. Gonna take an alliance with you. You're gonna help me attack this guy. So I do have the crown, so I don't want to attack anyone, because I don't not want to get the full send at the start. I don't want to eat the full send, so we're just gonna wait and just strike a little bit to grab a chunk, because I don't want to get behind. And this guy is gonna full send on someone, but I don't remember this is a full sending game or something like that. But we're just gonna wait for the full send if it happens, because we want to grab a ton amount of land for ourselves. You full send it, there we go. So we take the opportunity and grab a chunk out of this. That was impressive. And now you are pretty much weak, so I'm gonna push you with immense force, and the fact that everyone is pushing and you're attacking everyone is just insane. So I'm gonna take you down as much as I can, because I want your land as much as I can get out of that. There we go. Don't want to meet my borders with player 766, and there we go. So I do have the crown in a lot of borders, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people border me. That is very awful, because they can gang up or attack me at any moment. So I'm just gonna stop and ask European Empire to gang up on that purple player, pink player. Grab a chunk out of that. Player Triple X is attacking. Move you out of the way. I don't want 7 borders on my borders, so we should send a boat. You're pretty much weak on trips. I don't want to eat the full send, but I do want a large amount of land. You're stopping my boats. Gonna send a big boat over there and tell you to charge. I need someone's help or someone's assistance, boys. So yeah, he cannot stop a 1 point, and you full send it. We're gonna grab this opportunity. Now this puts us in a slightly disadvantaged situation, as we border 1, 2, 3, 4 five people at once, and player 766, which I wanted to avoid, came over here. And European Empire is second on the board, and he is gaining a large amount of land. So that is a slightly bruh, why did he full send it on me? Well, we repel that. So the thing is that right now I can't do anything that much, because if I attack someone very aggressively, so the whole board will charge on me. And European Empire is smart, he's not attacking that pink player. And for now, I'll tell you guys what is the play. I'm just gonna hold the line, not do that much damage to anyone, and just wait for someone to attack or someone to full send, then we can like attack. And European Empire is saying me to charge, so I'll send a baby boat over here to tell him that I am attacking. Now it's your turn, you should charge, because the previous time I charged, you took the full send. Now this is your turn, this is your time to shine. And the fact that he's attacking is impressive. It's good that he's charging and he's attacking. He's sending boats, he's boating in, so I should boat over there to grab a good hold on that land, because again I want a slightly larger land advantage on my neighbors, because that is the whole play over here. But I'm worried about player 766 of attacking me, because he's the third, no, not the third, but he's large, he's holding his troops, and Polish is attacking me. Very foolish. Because if he attacks me, then that puts him in a very dangerous situation. Because this puts him in a dangerous situation because he doesn't have enough troops to defend his own land. Now what do we do? So not pretty much. Polish is falling over there. We have a very long sea route. We cannot really get over there, but how do I remove player 766 from my borders? Forget about that. I'm just gonna attack Marshall over here. I mean AZE. I'm gonna call him AZE, as this is his name, and he did not saw my boat or stopped it, so I'm gonna push this heavily. I do want to push this heavily. And people are helping me attacking this, and he full sent it on European Empire. That is good, that is impressive. I don't know why did he full send it on European Empire, but that puts us in a advantageous situation over here. We have 170,000 pixels and give you a hard European Empire, so you don't go gang up on me. And let's just tell you to attack player 766 to remove the biggest threat which I am worried about, and he is PL is a strong third on the board. So we're the biggest person on the board, and let's just remove player 766 as European Empire is helping, and PL started attacking me. Let's just take you down pretty quickly. And the fact that we are getting ganked up by all of them except for European Empire, which I'm more worried about, but I do want to remove these threats before they become a big threat. So let's just push you and make you weak, so you can't do that much damage, and remove you out of my borders, decrease some borders, and tell you please attack over there. I don't want you to turn your back on me, because if you turn your back on me, then we're screwed up, because you're the biggest player and I don't want you to attack me. So let's just turn the burns on this guy and remove him completely from our land, so he can't boat. And let's just remove Solomon Fishy, because he's the third largest threat, I mean second largest threat on the board. So let's just completely finish him, and now we have the game in our hands. No one is that big to like suppress us, because there aren't two people to gang up on me, and you Vince attack me. So now just let's remove you out of the way, because you were attacking me aggressively, and that does it for you. Also you PL. Now I'm gonna remove PL out of the game and call it a day. So pretty much done for this game, and we are gonna wrap this up. Tell our buddy to go. We are going for peace. Give a claps of sportsmanship to all European Empire. Claps to you, sir. And tell you we are going for peace to move on to our next match. Let's just grab that chunk and vote for peace. Call out for peace vote, and there we go, and we move on to our next game. Alright, the next game up is gonna be a 34 player teams battle here on Africa, and That is a good thing. Our team is taking the northern spawns and also the Arabian Peninsula and Western Africa. Rest of the team is going on the south. I don't know why the rest of the team is going in the south. One player decided to come up north. That is a good thing because the Cyan team is putting a belt on the northern Africa. So there are two Cyan players and a white player. I'm gonna take an alliance with the white player because he's gonna help me take down the Cyan team, or he's gonna fall to the Cyan team or the me. So we're just gonna expand and throw up our signature move of expanding on 40% to go into our infinite growth phase. So we're just gonna push through as much as we can because the Cyan player who has taken alliance with me, I don't want him to expand to the northern side. I want to encapsulate him by his own teammates. So I'm just gonna expand towards the north to block him off, and also towards my teammate to become a human shield for them because I don't want the Cyan players to gang up on him. So that is gonna be the play over here. So we are grabbing the bots in the north, and as you can see, I have blocked this guy from reaching the north. So whenever you are trapped in a situation like this, you can do this and try to grab the weaker bots, because if you grab the weaker bots, that's gonna put you in a advantage situation that you can save up troops. Awful. Player 647 is just spamming that full send button, if you can see. And don't do stuff like that because you can make your team go lose. So the OG guy, the white player, is gonna attack my teammate. That is awful. And I'm gonna attack Afro guy because he's pretty weak and low on troops, and I'm very high on troops, and player 398 does not have enough troops, so I'm gonna keep attacking him as much as I can. And the OG guy does not has an full send it. I'm gonna grab that instantly because right now I'm gonna game as much as I bet you full send it. We're gonna grab that. Okay, this was pure luck. We are second on the leaderboard. That is good for us. That puts us in a better situation, and we did gain the crown off of this. So we're gonna take an alliance with Majo, and OG guy, the white player, when he runs on low troops, so we're gonna attack him because I want to save troops for myself because I'm pretty weak on the troops, and I'm also the crown. We're gonna take alliance with Ogron because I don't want to get attacked by him. He is very high on troops. So now we're gonna push and grab the land. Good. So now, as far as I can see, the green team is in a slightly better situation as compared to other teams, and we do have a 25% of the board. That is a good thing. There are two dangerous players who bother me. I'm gonna take few alliances, and now what we can do, can't do that much, but we're gonna take alliances and just hold the line because I do want to attack Ogron or Majo. Also, player 204 is not a good target because he will cut me off. So we're gonna wait for our red interest to come because it is of 3.7 million troops. So this is a very long journey to get up to 3.7 million troops. So we're just gonna wait and tell our teammate to attack that Cyan player over there. Grab that opportunity. Go on, brother, come on. You can grab that opportunity easily. And now we're gonna attack Ogron, sorry. Because he's running low on troops. Even if he full sends me, my teammate is there to grab, and he has the crown. That is a good sign. So there are two players on the green team which are on the leaderboard, well, 3. Player 204 is massive, becoming massive. So we're just gonna hold the line over here and attack Majo as much as I can, and tell Island 115 to attack CN over there. So we're gonna send a boat on him, Majo, and take an alliance with 249 and tell him to attack this guy as much as possible. And now you have full sended. That's very unfortunate. Come on, push. Yes. We're gonna grab all of this land, and then we are gonna push into CN as much as we can and give you a heart. You donated troops to me. Right now the big problem is the player 204, and we can push into CN. I don't want to spare him and remove him out of the way. Okay, the whole board is attacking him. That's good. Island 115 is gonna help us a lot to keep the Cyan team hold up, because the Cyan player CZN has blocked him, so that's a good thing. And not much we can do right now, and I'm worried about this OG guy, the white player down south, because he's gonna be a problem. So I'm gonna make these two players go gang up on him, and I'm gonna take alliances with these two so they don't attack me. And now my teammate is attacking over here, so I'm gonna push through this guy, CZN. Yep. And there he goes down, and I'm gonna hold my attacks because I don't want the OG guy or any other person to attack, and I'm gonna donate a little bit of troops to Island so he can oh, and Dark full sended. We're gonna take this opportunity. There is no such great opportunity than this on the map. I'm gonna tell Island 115 to attack that Cyan player and finish the Cyan team. Gonna push this very aggressively. I'm gonna take all the land for myself. Player 204 is rushing for it, but we have to grab it before him and block him off. Come on, block. Okay, did not block, but we're gonna push this immediately. Gonna take down this as much as possible. Come on, push. Oh, he full sended it. Never mind. We're pushing this. So now, congratulations, we have won this game. And now finish off this black player and the Cyan player. I'm not gonna attack player 204. And now we will just finish off these guys. But I'm just gonna wait for a little bit of troops, because this man, player 204, I don't believe if he will spare me. So we have enough troops now, and we're gonna push through this pretty much easily. Well, we have. I'm gonna give claps to the player 204 and remove you out of the board. And you have loved the game, good. So as we do start to wrap things up, just want to say you guys thank you so much for watching this video, and gives a thumbs up if you're new around here. Also gives a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel as much as possible, and we give a claps, let everyone know we are going for peace. And GG's to all who participated on this, and stay tuned for the next video, because I'll be meeting you in the next video.